All right, so I'm going to talk about my new favorite TV series that I'm watching, and it is a show on Gaia. Ooh, that's sun. I'm trying to keep myself not in the sun too much. But anyway, I am obsessed with this new show on Gaia. I'm not even sure if it's new. It's called Initiation with Matías De Stefano. Oh my God. Also, if anybody knows him or you're watching this, Matias, I totally have a little celebrity crush on you. So much good information, and it's making my entire life make sense. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And thank you to my friend Annie who recommended it. But for those of you that don't know, Gaia is a TV series similar to Netflix, and it's more about consciousness, spirituality, past lives, how to transcend psychic stuff, channeling, spiritual realms, the different dimensions, yoga, meditation, breath work, all those kind of things. So I have learned a ton from this. I actually completely canceled my Netflix account maybe like a year ago. And now I just watch Gaia, and it has enriched my life. It has helped me wake up. It's everything I was missing before. Also, it's sunset, my favorite time of night. So I just thought I would do this recording real quick while this is all fresh in my head. And I'm particularly watching Initiation right now, again with Matias, and he is a being that remembers all of his past lives. So I mean, all the way back to basically the creation of the universe, when it was just consciousness over 6,000 million billion years ago or something crazy like that. So he just talks about and explains it so fluently, so vividly. He makes metaphors that make it all make sense. Everything from how we started as this one dot in space and time and consciousness before there was space and time, which is that void that Dr. Joe always tells us to go to, that single point that you need to go through. And then how we're all consciousness experiencing ourselves. And we're just here for the purpose of living out every possible creation that the universe can have in every dimension of us. And it's just making so much sense about duality, polarity, how that came to be. I'm up to the 6th dimension right now, so it goes through 1D, 2D, 3D, 4D, 5D, shows how sacred geometry works, shows how it's all connected, how light, vibration, and energy have created matter, and how we're actually connected to the spirit realms and tied into all this stuff. So, oh my God, it's actually hot sitting over here. But I wanted to get my beautiful background in here for once. It's my, as I've said, my dream apartment and view, and it's very, very special to me because it is a place that I manifested and brought into my life, but I wish I had something holding this for me so I didn't have to hold the camera. However, I just want to get this out there while it's fresh in my head. Every episode I've watched, I've cried after. The truths he spits out are so real, and I feel them in my soul, and it just makes me realize why every single thing has happened and led me here, including darkness and light, and how they're not actually good and bad. It's just all neutral, and we don't really understand that from a 3D human perspective. But from a 5D or 6D perspective, it all makes sense, especially from the 5D, because that's the higher plane where we can see everything at a higher place. Even stuff like war and World War II and why it happened and the purpose of it being there to transcend humanity. It's so clear to me now. And yeah, we just don't always know. And it's giving me this ability to trust in the bad, because it seems that way to humans and in the 3D. But ultimately, what's the best for humanity and the universe is what we need to focus on. So with that, in addition to the different dimensions, how darkness and light are created, how they're two different poles experiencing itself, it has just given me so much depth to my human experience, so much understanding, a deep inner knowing and connection to that wisdom and that higher power, really, and why we came here. It's really just to remember who we really are. And I finally feel like I am getting there. Just S-bombs left and right. Every episode, I'm blown away. And I want to binge it, but at the same time, the material and the information is so potent and so strong that I have to stop after 1 or 2 episodes because I really have to take notes, re-listen, record a few things, absorb it, process it, and then feel into it with my intuition and my meditations. And I just can't recommend this enough. It's really, really making my whole life make sense, and my soul and my spiritual being and why I came here. And I think if other people are on Gaia, this is probably a little deep if you're not too into the woo yet, but it makes sense. It makes sense how the universe came to be, how consciousness came to be. My first shows, just a few other recommendations. I love Rewired by Dr. Joe. That was one of the first shows I started watching that got me into his work and really made me understand how we are the powerful creators of our reality. There's also a show that Ram Dass does. Well, it's like of his teachings, and it's like these 15-minute episodes, and they're real good S-bombs and short. For someone like me who has a short attention span, they're really, really good. So I've completely canceled my Netflix because I don't need to cloud my brain with these matrix concepts. Like, Matias actually shows us how we got stuck in the matrix, how societies evolved, how humans have evolved, how other beings are helping us. I tell you what, it is so deep and strong and powerful and eye-opening. So I just want to share that message while it's strong on my heart, because it's really changed the game for me in just a few days. Like I said, every episode I'm just like, oh my God, I understand why these really terrible things had to happen in humanity or in my own life to wake me up. Because if you don't have the darkness, you can't see the light. And it's still a balance of being in the middle between the two and having equanimity and equilibrium and peace and finding your center. And so many cliches or buzzwords or phrases I've heard in spirituality truly hit home now and make sense to me the way he explains it. Like, I think, therefore I am. It's because the I am is consciousness, the universe. So if consciousness was created from thinking, what else can I be? What am I capable of? So I think, therefore I am. I am part of consciousness. I don't know if this makes sense. He explains it a lot better. He uses visuals. So I just want to put that shout out there. Gaia, I'm going to be on there eventually. I know that I will. That is one of my goals and manifestations. I believe I'll meet Matias too. Maybe even manifest him as my future husband. I got to elevate a little bit more. Or maybe I can teach him some things. Okay, getting off on a tangent. Point being, this is so good, so powerful. I highly recommend these things, and it's been so helpful for me. Next episode, I just wanted to pop on here quick and share my enthusiasm, because I can't keep this a secret. This is like things I've needed to hear and understand. And when you're ready to really see the truth, this will, I believe, do that for many of you. And I know a lot of people are wanting my Dr. Joe meditations. I'm getting to that. I want to come up with a better list and a breakdown before I post that video. So I'm still working on that one, where I'll share my favorite meditation, step-by-step breakdown to what I learned with Dr. Joe, how his meditations work, because for me it was much more powerful when I was finally at that phase of understanding. And I've recommended his retreats to a lot of people, and I know a lot of my friends signed up. I'm super excited for everybody. I'm signed up for another one too, and it's just been so incredible staying in touch with the Dr. Joe crew, my other soulful spiritual consciousness friends that are helping me level up, both in the seen and unseen realms. It's so cool. It's so beautiful. The sun being the most powerful being. It's a sphere. I learned that is a very evolved being, and that's something I didn't know. So many beautiful things coming through. Anyways, oh my gosh, it is so hot over here. All right, what else do I have to say before I sign off? Just go check out Gaia if you haven't. They have a free trial. check out Bashar on there, Theo. I love all the channeling. I'm getting deeper and deeper into all of this myself. I'm going to be doing channeling soon. I'm taking a course, and I know I'll be able to tap into my own higher wisdom rather than having to go to psychics as much, and I'm really excited for that. So stay tuned. Maybe soon I'll be doing psychic readings for some of you guys. But in the meantime, like I said, I just had to share my enthusiasm for all this, because it has been a really, really powerful 3 days of tapping into my own intuition and feeling this out. And I feel very, very strongly that if anyone watches Gaia, check this show out. But before you're there, if you haven't watched Gaia, you just want to get on this train about, again, spirituality and consciousness and all of this, align with your heart and soul. This is the way to go. I'm not a reader, so for me, listening, watching, it is so powerful. So again, thanks for tuning in. Like, share, and follow if you want to see more of this. Comment what else you want to hear or see. I had said to friends and followers and people that are watching my YouTube channel, I would share more tips and books and podcasts. And Gaia itself as an overall network is one of those things that I find to be a really powerful tool for learning more about this. And manifesting, as I'm sharing, it's not just about these thoughts and beliefs. It's so much deeper in how quantum physics works and our reality and how we create. So I'm so grateful to have the time and the energy and the knowledge and the wisdom I've acquired to share this channel. So please, please, please share with anybody else you think it could be of value to. Tell them to subscribe. Keep commenting what you want. I promise the episode about meditation, how to do it, my favorite Dr. Joe episodes, is coming up very soon. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Aloha. Thanks for tuning in.